Two men broke into the house. I hid behind the sofa. They are getting closer and closer to me, and I closed my eyes. My mind went blank. A few years ago, I studied in Boston, USA, boarding at a couple's house. My aunt and uncle treated me very well. During a summer vacation, I was cleaning my room that night. When I finally get it sorted out, I'm playing games on the couch. Suddenly, I heard a knock on the door. I am a more vigilant person, so I took a pair of fire tongs from the stove. Just in case the people out there are bad people, then walk slowly to the front door and look out. Discover. Outside stood a man who looked to be in his late 30s. Wearing a blue baseball cap, gray hoodie and black jeans, with a suitcase in his hand. I looked at him for a while, hope he hears no one answering the door and goes by himself, but he didn't, still knocking on the door outside, then look out the window into the house. I didn't want to talk to strangers then. I quickly hid behind the sofa so he wouldn't see me, and then I saw him pull out his phone. Whispered a few words on the phone. After a while, I heard someone tampering with the kitchen door. The handle is clanging, and the more I heard it, the more terrified I got. I thought to myself that this person was clearly standing here. How can you get a doorknob in a kitchen so far away? It still makes a sound. But I soon learned why, because I suddenly heard the sound of someone opening the back kitchen door. Then found another man dressed in black, walked into my living room with a metal baseball bat and black plastic bags, and he goes to the front door, opened the door for the man outside, send him in. I'm holding my breath. I'm afraid they'll find me. Then they opened the drawers and rummaged for valuables. Once found, put it in the handheld they brought, in boxes and black plastic bags, and I've been hiding in the corner at the back of the living room, sitting behind an old green sofa. There are a few more boxes next to it. Suddenly, one of the men said, I think there must be someone else in this room. Why else would they leave the TV on? Another man said that makes sense, but it's also possible that they left in a hurry. Forgot to turn off the TV. I've been listening to them from behind the sofa. Hope they leave soon. Not long after, these two men walked up to where I was hiding, close to me. I was so scared that I closed my eyes, thinking about paying it back. They're going to find me, but fortunately, they passed my hideout. Didn't find me. He went down the hallway into the master room. I can't beat these two men alone, so decided to outsmart. While they were looking for valuables in the master room, I quietly threw it out the back door. Then he ran to the neighbor's house across the street. Luckily, the neighbor was in his backyard, playing with his children. I told him right away that my house had been burglarized, and as soon as he did, he led us into the house, then called the police. That's when I found those two men walking out of my house. I immediately used my phone. Get them out of the house. The footage of walking out was recorded. It was lined up to their car, the license plate number, and the two thieves. With this evidence, the police caught them a few days later. The valuables they stole, most of them were found, except for Auntie's jewelry. It's not among them. But about a week later, police at a local pawn shop found those jewelry, and everything was recovered that night because I forgot to lock the back door. So the second man to enter the house so smoothly. I think the two of them should have been eyeing me long ago. That's why we plan. The first man came to distract me. Another man broke in at my back door. Since then, when I'm alone at home, they will check again and again whether the doors and windows of the house are locked, for fear that bad people will take the opportunity to break into the house again.